It's a spooky Halloween. Do you guys like the Halloween background? I know some people who see this background, they're like, why don't you get like a real background set up for your loading screen? But I always tell them, because I like it. You think I have this as a placeholder? No, this was chosen intentionally. I want this to be there. Why no YouTube live? Because I've been very busy this past week. I'll go back to the YouTube streams next week. I should be caught up. Can you guys hear my dog in the background? He's been barking for the past 5 hours. I have no idea what he's barking at. He's blind and he's starting to lose his hearing. Yeah, you shouldn't be able to hear it. The mic does a good job of only showing shit over here. Are you rich, Mr. Logs? I wish. If I was rich, I could do so much more with my time. I could hire so many more people. I can't believe DuelLogs is taking care of his dogs. Oh my god, the earth is so beautiful. I know, right? Alright, thanks for the resub, Antonio0. 9 months of my favorite spider VTuber from Jupiter's moon. Shut up, Antonio. Thanks for the sub. Keep it as a bird. So, what should we do today? I had some stuff I needed to do, but since the dog won't stop barking, I can't do any of my recordings. So I'm kind of just done with the day. I'm never letting my sister leave him over ever again. So for example, like warriors, or at the very least, just like not during the day. You have a sister? Yeah, I have 3 siblings. The Spriggan's Only event. Oh my god, thanks for the sub, Luigi. How are you, the DuelLogs? I'm doing peachy. Do you guys want to see my new ad? I created a new ad. It's about having conversations. The spooky sister, the spooky dogwood. A new ad. Yes, you guys want to see it? You guys all want to see the new ad? You guys do, don't you? Here, let's go to it. The button I have that plays it will also play an ad on Twitch, so just warn for people who aren't subs. Hello there, it is I, the TheDuelLogs. I am here to teach you guys about how to start a conversation. So, here we're going to go over some do's and some don'ts and some other things to get to really know someone deep. Are you someone who's like, man, I wish I could talk to people, make more friends, but I'm just terrible at having conversations because I'm a stupid, idiot human? Well, let me give you some advice. First up, let's go over some don'ts. Do not ask someone, if you're starting a conversation with them, what the weather's like. The weather is boring. Nobody cares. Also, don't ask them how they're doing, because that's, it has them like, they either have to lie to you or tell them they're doing good. And there's not much more to go with that. It's more of a greeting than it is a conversation starter. Also, don't ask them how their day is going, because there's not much to talk about. What if you had a boring day? You didn't really have anything to talk about. You'd be like, well, I had breakfast, I guess. You're like, oh, that's neat. And also, don't ask them about their job. Nobody wants to talk about their job most of the time. All right, now let's go over some do's. How to start actual conversations. So, you can ask them, how was your week? If you ask them how their week, it's basically just an extension of how was your day, except there's actually something to think about. Because there's a lot more that happens within a week than there is in a day. So it gives them some opportunity to actually, talk about something that you can expand upon later. You can also ask them, so did you watch anything interesting recently? You know, maybe you guys have a shared TV show. Maybe it can lead into other TV shows. Maybe you can learn about what they do for fun. It's like a lead into hobbies because most people watch something, whether it be television, movies, or, you know, animated television. Then you can also say, so do you have any plans for this weekend and or the upcoming holiday season? Because usually people like to do stuff fun on the holidays or on the weekends. And if they don't, that's also another point you can talk about. It's like, no, I don't do anything. I'm just going to stay home and play World of Warcraft. It's like, whoa, that's what I do. We have a shared interest. Do you want to be best friends? And then we also have some more personal questions. We can go into even further, like, what is the easiest way to break your trust? You can just get real personal with them. Or say, how would you change the way society punishes criminals? Or, if you had a biography, which chapters would you ask your parents to skip? You know, ask these questions if you really want to make someone uncomfortable. Hello there, it is I, TheDuelLogs. I am here to teach you guys about how to start a conversation. So, here, we're going to go over some do's and some don'ts and some other things to get to really know someone deep. Are you someone? Hello there, everybody. Hello there, every pony. What did they mean by that? Mean by what? Wow, the dog bark really heard. Did you hear the dog barking? Why was there no BGM? What BGM? That last part was interesting. I was told that I have a missed message. Hello there, Chibi Gohan. What's your missed message? Is it by any chance? Oh, did you guys watch Miwa's stream? She showed the results of her the PP test. I forgot what the results were. Sulfa chords. Someone actually playing sulfa chords? For real, for real? I was there. 6 inches, gang. I have no idea. I purposefully have never checked so that I can say that I've never checked. I'll watch the VOD later. Twitch said that I have a missed message on this stream. Oh no. Is this Avermax Turbo? Yeah, they're playing sulfa chords. The PP sense is completely unbiased. Ooh, that card has a summon animation? How'd they even bring it out? Oh my god, they went into Barone? Poor Duelist B. They're a plebeian. Anti-human intelligence. Oh my god, sulfa chords are popping off right here. Holy shit, Barrelo Dragon. Borrelo Dragon, excuse me, I'm an idiot. Holy shit. Sulfa chords. Imagine playing sulfa chords. Cringe. I'll happily take my L's while playing Ice Barriers. Whoa, that was a cool duel. I wasn't expecting that. Since when can sulfa chords pop off like that? Holy shinoli. So, what should the duel room... Ooh, can I join a team? How do you do team battles? Oh, I need to lose some duels real quick. What should the theme of the duel room be? Do you guys have any ideas? Anime decks only? What's an anime deck? I don't watch the anime. I wouldn't be able to do that. Monotype? Of what? Like a type or like an attribute? Bad fusion decks only? Bad archetypes? Bad archetypes is fine, but we've done that already. Highlander? Highlander what? If it's just Highlander, then people are just going to play engines decks. Cringe decks onlys? No spell traps? No spell traps. All right. Reference decks? I want to wait for him to summon a card before I quit out. Anything pre-2016? I don't know what pre-2016 is. Here, I'm going to quit out. Make it seem like I'm quitting because he's playing pendulums. Coin flip decks? I don't know about that. GX decks? What about... No, I don't have any good ideas. I'm drawing a blank here. Special win conditions only. Cards only exist in Forbidden Memories games. You see, like, when you limit the card pool to something that can't be searched within Master Duel, it makes it harder to, like, build decks. So it has to be something that can be reasonably restricted within Master Duel. I'm gonna make a misplay and then quit out. No UR decks? No URs? Oh, that's a play. I'm gonna tribute summon this one face down. No extra deck? True Draco Turbo then? Normal SRs, normals, rares, and SRs only. You know, adding SRs to it would definitely make it better than the NR format. Limited boss monster decks? What do you mean by limited boss monster decks, Pumpkin Chair? Only SR? I don't know if we can do that because there's not, like... There's people here who don't really have that many SRs to, like, build a deck. No effect monsters? Only normal monsters? Well, that would just be a whole bunch of Tenyi decks then. That would be kind of boring. Only monsters with ugly art? Uh-oh, I made a mistake. Better quit. Burn decks only. 5 stars and above only. Yeah, I got demoted. Fusion Fest, no branded, Despia, Shaddolls, flip effects only. Man, you're making a lot of mistakes. I know, right? I can't believe I'm making so many mistakes. Hazukashi. Only allowing monsters that summon animations per deck. See, you can't really look that up though. Gishki FTK, FTK decks only, Hazukashi, early Yu-Gi-Oh cards only. I would love to do like a limited card pool type thing, but it's hard to like do that and have people build decks really quickly. You know? Okay. Then we summon out the Dictator of D. What about pendulums only? Oh my god, that's a genius idea. Only pendulums. Pendulums are cringe. I'm down for pendulums. No one plays pendulums? Level 1 monsters only? Huh. Wouldn't that just turn into like Leerless Turbo though? Chain Maxi. Oh right, I need to concede. Worst types only, like insects or reptiles? Yeah, that would be like a mono type. We can totally do a mono type, but I still stand by no extra deck. No extra deck. Well, no extra deck is too easy to make decks for. You would also need to add in a whole bunch of like bands. Union, Geminis, and Spirit Monsters only. Oh my god, that's a good one too. Pend only. Does that mean no extra deck? You can have pendulum monsters that are pendulum synchros or pendulum fusions in the extra deck. Hopefully they Ash Blossom me so I can quit out. Gemini only sounds fun. Yeah. Here, I'll put it up to a poll. New poll. Which dual room event? Pendulums only. Gemini, unions, and spirits. Oh yeah, pyro only. Is that a Junior Journey reference? Pendulums, fusion Xyz, and Xyz are allowed. Pend only. How odd this went to the list. No extra deck. We have one more spot. What are you guys talking about? Who plays Endymion? Feet only deck? And flips maybe? Gemini's unions. Sure, we can add flips to that. Spirit. Flip. Yeah, I'm gonna have to flip. Man, this is very caught up on space. Alright, yeah, we'll do normal, rare, SR only. Okay, allow additional votes. Yeah, you guys have 1 minute. Anime only? I don't watch the anime, so I can't do that. Only level 1 or level 2s? The problem with only level 1 deck is everyone will just play Lyrilisk. Animes for weebs anyway. I imagine being a weeb. Spider only decks? There's not a lot of spider cards, to be honest. Only level 3s? You mean Phantom Knights? Burning Abyss? I have a question. Will the 5Ds watch along continue today? Sure, we can do a 5Ds watch along. Oh my god, I opened 2 Blue Eyes White Dragons in my hand. Welcome to the NHK, more like welcome to cringe. Do you guys want to watch Welcome to the NHK? Monsters only deck? Modern decks are basically that anyway. Revo RP decks? Nobody plays Yu-Gi-Oh though. Yay, they hand trapped me. I can quit. Sure, we can watch NHK? No, I don't know if that's a good idea. NHK's has too mature memes, themes. Seriously, that one won? Someone spent 8,000 channel points to vote for NR SR only? Spell traps only? No monsters? You see, now that's a format. This says a lot about society. It says Antonio Zero contributed 8,000 channel points to this. A limited format where you can use any level, but only that level, like 8 versus levels 1 or 2. Well, you can just play level 4. Like my Crazy Box Turbo deck is basically just level 4s. Evil Swarm is only level 4. Amateurs, I'm saving up for Game of Thrones lore ASMR. I love Game of Thrones lore ASMR. Just copy the Wikipedia articles and redeem the ASMR chat out loud. What? Not true. There are 2 evil swarms that are high level than 4. I could buy Game of Thrones lore right now, but would you? Would you deny chat of this wonderful format? Oh wait, why haven't I quit out yet? I'm trying to lose. Okay, so... Is that seriously the one you guys chose for? 50 people, dual time, short. Create room, room details, copy room ID. Rules. In our SR only cards. So like no URs at all. Okay. Okie dokie. Let me update. So like no URs at all. Themed duel rooms. NR, SR only cards, so like no URs at all. Alistair format. Yeah, pretty much. Okay, I need to pick a deck. True Draco will ruin the show. Okay. What deck should I play? I'm just kidding. I know exactly what to play. Valiance. Valiance. How the fuck do you spell Valiance? Heck yeah. Oh, I can't play them. They're field spells, you are. Red Eyes FTK. What can I even play with only SRs? I'm looking through my favorites list and I don't see anything good. The Time Lords? I'm not going to play Time Lords. Oh, maybe I should remove URs from the equation. Whoa, look at all these cards I do not have. Spriggans? Oh, yeah, I could play Spriggans, huh? Spriggans, well, they're extra deck. They can't play Exablower. No Exablower? You're killing me, Biggie Smalls. I can play without Exablower. Springans. Springans. Oh, I can play Spriggan's Watch. Okay. Related cards. This one can search out Branded in High Spirits. It's Morbin time. It is Morbin time. I morb so hard. Marine Cess. What's the deck restrictions? SRs and lower. Okay, what else can I put in here? I can't play Terraforming. I can't play Metaverse. Can we use stuff like Monster Reborn? No. You could play Sacred Beasts. Are gimmick decks allowed? Of course they're allowed. Could put in some hand traps. There are no SR hand traps. Effect Veiler and DD Crow. Ooh, Psyframe Gear Gamma. Vishuda. I'm adding in all of my SRs. Wow, a lot of these staples are URs. Ooh, I can play Supply Squad. Ooh, I can play Pot of Prosperity. Ooh, Planet Pathfinder to search the field spell? I could. Or I can play Supply Squad. Oh, my Floodgates. I won't play Floodgates against my fans. You guys would literally shit and fart if I played a Floodgate. You guys would be like, oh. That's what you sound like. Is it Mirror Force and SR? Wait, are they? How about Scare Claws? Oh wait, they have artificially inflated? Yeah. Can't even play Melfi's. They have 2 Kia URs. Whoa, Mr. Log swearing. Hazukashi. I didn't say a swear word. Dual Log skill drains. Can I play Floodgates? If you play Floodgates against me, I'll quit out. But there's no rules against it. This is so sad. Alexa, play Despacito. Don't actually do that, Alexa. I know you're listening to me. I got a Royal Pastel Corvator. Did he make the room yet? I did! Exclamation point room! Exclamation point rules! Okay, so this is SR Springans. Okay, let's remove this. Let's add in... God damn it, I can't actually add it. Because Omega is a UR, isn't it? Yep. Okay, XYZs, rank 4s, SRs, URs, NRs. Is there anything good in this ranking? This is kind of a negate. Oh, this can search out the snake. Ooh, Baguska. Ooh, Dreadnought. Ooh, Dugrace. Down nerd with the nerds. You can't go into fun stuff. Dugrace. Super Quantal Mech King Great Magnus. Wait, why is it showing these ones? Let's see, XYZ. That is a machine type. Hey, DuelLogs, hello there, Demon Head 3431. Thanks for the subscription. I love you. Cyber Dragon Nova. Oh wait, this one has a negate. Detach one, send the top 3 cards you opponent's deck to the graveyard, and if any monsters in the graveyard destroy cards, one goes up to the number of monsters destroyed. Ooh, that's a good target. If this card destroys a monster by battle, you can attach the monster to this card as a material. Destroy them. Mr. Logs loves people. Impossible. What are you talking about? I would never. That is embarrassing. Okay. What's the name of that one? Barrage Blast? Yeah, Barrage Blast. Okay. Alright. What else should I make? What's another deck I can make? Affliction is cringe. What's another good UR deck? Add Emancipators with Magnet Warriors? I don't want to play Emancipators. Are Tenyis cheap? They are cheap. Flew under Rees? Skull Servants? Are Skull Servants under the... Skull... Oh, I shouldn't do Skull Servants. I should do Skull Servant. Ooh! Megaliths. Eel. What's up? Hello. Sue Ships. What's up? Oh my god. Is Unizombie can't play Unizombie. What's the point of living? Tribute a zombie type monster, then target 2 cards in the field and destroy them, then banish a Shiranui monster. Baylor Drotch? Oh, you are. Why is all the good zombie support freaking... Ooh, let's add these. These ones, this one. Fusion summon 1 fusion monster from your extra deck using monsters you control as materials. If your life points are lower than your opponent's, you can also banish a zombie monster from your hand, deck, or graveyard as a material. Why is Ghost Fusion so bad? What the fuck? If you synchro summon a monster, special summon, extra deck, except in a down step, you can apply one of the following effects. You cannot apply the same effects. The Nine-Tailed Fox. Link Spider. Yeah, Returner Zombie. Plague Spreader Zombie. Special summon 1 zombie monster. Tribute a monster. A lot of decks like Ephemermage, Xenomus, Ignites don't have URs. Yeah, there's probably gonna be a lot of those, huh? Okay. Banish 1 zombie monster in the field and special summon a zombie monster from the graveyard of the player who controlled it to their field. In defense position, if this card's in your graveyard, shuffle 1 of your banished zombie monsters into the deck, and if you do, set this card, but banish it when it leaves the field. This card is so bad. Let's play one. If you control all monsters, target 1 zombie monster in your graveyard, special summon it. If you control all monsters, you can banish this card from your graveyard, then target a zombie monster in your graveyard and special summon it, but its effects are negated. Yeah, let's play Triple Shrine. Okay. I think it's called Heroes Rule? Hero. I'm playing grass at home. I know what I'm doing. There's a card. Fuck, what is it? There's a card that sends 3 cards from the top of your deck to the graveyard. Oh, I don't remember what it's called. I thought it was Hero something, but I can't find it. And if I can't find it in the next 2 seconds, I'm literally gonna shit and fart. Card Trooper? It's not Card Trooper. It's a trap card. No, not Dragon Maid. Infernoids. No, not Infernoids. Needlebug Nest? I already have Needlebug Nest. No, there's another one. It's called... Fuck. Send the top. Send the top. Send the top. It's like... It's a trap card. Cheerful Coffin? It's not Cheerful Coffin, you stupid... I mean, wonderful... Here it is. It's Destruction of Destiny. Okay. I did not mean to call you guys stupid. It was just a reflex. Oops, I'm late. Hello there, late. Penguin Soldiers. Should we play Destruction of Destiny? I'm late. Hello there, late. Okay, here it is. Skull Servant. Deck. SR, Skull Servant. It's in card that boosts zombies. You should have Zombie Power Struggle. Oh yeah, I love that card. It's so bad. Special monsters destroy it, then you can banish 5 zombie monsters from your graveyard. Just Spanish. 5 zombies from your grave, it's no big deal. Skull Servant. Banish 5 to no roll summon 1. Skull Servant deck. We'll go XYZs, Links, and Synchros. No, I fed them already. Okay. Zombie. Is the Mayakashi Link generic? The Link 4 is level 9, level 2, level 1. Look at all these zombie cards I don't want to play. Because they're all so bad. Oh my god. But what about the vamp? Oh fuck, I can't play these cards. Play Rivalry? No. It feels fundamentally wrong that Plague Spreaders are normal. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense, but... Thank you, the overlords who live at Konami. Ooh, the Blood Mephis. I'm just gonna put in a whole bunch of goodly synchro monsters. What are the best synchro monsters in the game of different levels and attributes and types? I think I specifically need like level 6s. No, level 3s. Are there any good level 3s? No, literally they're all garbage. Mistbird Colossus, Meshul Martel Marcher. Okay, we're good to go. Alright, Barone is you are. I can't play Barone. We need one more. What's one more deck I can make? Give me an idea for one more deck. I need a good idea for a fun deck to play that's SR only. Yosenju's? I said fun deck, not boring. Witchcrafters? You guys keep suggesting boring decks. What part of fun? Ooh, Dark Armed Dragon. We could play Dark Armed Dragon. Lightsworn, Crazy Box Turbo, Paleozoic. No, we can play Dark Armed Dragon Control. 1, 2, 3. Teledad. Is Emergency Teleport still in the game? Emergency. Oh my god. It's an SR? Holy shinoli. Crabons. Look at all these cards. Normal summon Alistair. Strike. Strike Ninja. Hello, you are. Strike Ninja. Yeah, the invisible Crabons. There's a way to search this card, right? There is. Level 7. There's a card that searches a level 7 Dark Dragon monster that was added recently. The only problem is I'm afraid that it's not... that it's a UR. DuelLogs plays a good deck challenge. Impossible. Shut up. Guiltia? Here it is. If you control monsters, you can normal summon this card without tributing. When this card is normal summoned, you can banish one monster your opponent controls with a higher attack equal to this card. Discard one card, add one of the following monsters deck to your hand, or a level 7 Dark Dragon. Eclipse Dragon? Okay, now, how do I get dark monsters in the graveyard for Dark Armed Dragon? Dark. I have all of my cards. Now all I need is something to throw in here. Backjack. Red Eyes. Destiny Heroes. Don't mind if I do. What have I walked in on? What's the point of this deck? To play Dark-Armed Dragon. Shy Not Search Dad, Witch of the Black Forest. Why would I play Witch of the Black Forest? That card sucks. I could play Vampires. Vampires are all dark. Armageddon Knight. Ooh, Armageddon Knight. Ooh, the Skull Maester. Eel, Alistair the Invoker. Which sucks? What sucks? Tour Guide? Tour Guide of the Underworld? I don't want to play Tour Guide. Tour Guide takes up your normal summon. That's cringe. I need cards that can special summon themselves from the hand. Like the Dangers. Play Chaos Hunters for the funsies. Chaos Hunter for the funsies. Chaos Emperor Dragon. I can't go into Chaos Emperor Dragon. Is this just 2022 Teledad? No. This is worse than that. Ooh, the Time Thieves. I can have a Time Thief engine in here. We played double regulator, one of each of these. And then the garbage cards. Time Thief retrograde. Time Thief hack. XYZ Dragon. Ooh, Raiders Knight. Is there anything I can actually rank up into? I don't think so. Detach the Phantom Knights, Raid Raptor, Xyz Dragon. Let's see, XYZ Dragon. That is one rank higher or lower than this card. This one is rank 7, so it has to be rank 5. So if we come over here and we go to dark, what are these? What is what? The Dragunity Field spell? No. Should run the XYZ for funsies. I will run XYZs. Dystopia is an SR, right? You could probably run Fusion Destiny just as a Saki card. One second. Destiny. Just let Destiny choose. Oh, I could run Dystopia. Two Destiny Hero Monstars, Dynatag. And Denier. Oh, Fusion Destiny. Fusion Destiny. Why can't I find it? Oh, it's because I'm sorting by dark monsters only. Ooh, Eater Millions. Just let Destiny choose. I don't actually need Armageddon Knight. I don't have anything to send to the graveyard. Which is good enough that I want to waste my normal summon on it. Dynatag. I have Dynatag right here. Use Domain of the True Monarchs. It treats Dad like a monarch. I don't have any other tribute summons though to bring it out. To search it. If it's the card you're talking about. The Monarchs don't combo well with Dark-Armed Dragon at all, despite the fact that they can technically search it. Swift Gaia? I forgot what I was doing. You guys keep distracting me. I have stuff that randomly banishes from my deck, right? Oh yeah, Eater Million. No, it doesn't randomly banish anything. Okay, so what I need is XYZ level 5s dark. This is a Blaze Falcon. Umbral Horror. Raid Raptor Stranger Falcon. Target 1 Raid Raptor Xyz monster in your graveyard. Special summon, and if you do, attach this card to it. Domain lets you make Dad level 5, so only need 1 tribute. I'm sorry to inform you, Resident Karibo, but that's not how Dark Arm Dragon works. You cannot tribute summon it from your hand. Let's see if this card is an Xyz material. I don't think Raider's Knight is that good. Let's take a look at the level 3s. The Phantom Knights. I can go into the Phantom Knights card, I think. Number 3. Oh, look, there's a Raid Raptor card. Dechange 1 material from this card, then target 1 face-up social monster opponent controls, inflict damage amount equal to its original attack on the field. You can only use effect once per turn. Okay, Raider's Knight sucks. I'm just gonna get rid of it. I don't even have that many level 4s. Let me see. Dark level 4s. Remove Dark from it. What are some good cards? King of the Feral Imps. I can use this to search out Dangerous Tsuchinoko. This is a negate. This is a card that exists, alright. Ooh, Degrassi. Ooh, OTK enabler. Ooh, Crazy Box. Fusion Destiny. Oh, come on. Cat. SR Dad. Okay, we can finally start the duels. No one's redeeming these anymore. Mogum Cry. Nobody wants the first redeems? Okay, who's up first? Alright, you guys can all sign up. The queue is full. The max. Meet me at table 11. The max 33. There you are. Matt Lag 33. I'm assuming this is you. You've redeemed Skip the Queue. Okay, Ramthel free to play. You'll go next. Hello there, everybody. Every pony. Should I set this? Nah. Special summon Danger Tsuchinoko from the hand. Ooh, Krebons. Oh, I forgot to put synchro monsters in my deck. Silly me. Why didn't any of you guys tell me to put synchro monsters in my deck?
Congratulations, you played yourself.
The Cure Master, huh? You weren't listening? That doesn't sound like me. I listen to my chat all the time. I'm a great listener. Everybody I know tells me that. I wake up in the morning, they're like, you know what? The duel logs, You are an amazing listener, and I respect you. Hello again, Haruma Red. Hello there, Haruma Red. Ooh, how many cards I have in the graveyard? Not a lot. Tribute 1 card. Normal summon. Activate. Gaia Knight. Send this one to the graveyard. Add Dark Arm Dragon from my deck to the hand. How many do I have? Enough for Malicious to banish itself. To special summon a Malicious from the deck. And then special summon Dark Arm Dragon. Oh, come on. He doesn't even have a summoning animation. Oops, wrong card. Are you playing the deck I'm playing? Ooh, okay. I literally have nothing in my deck. I need to play Link Monsters. Why did I only put... Why did I only put level 4 Xyz monsters in this? That makes no sense. SRs don't get summon animations. Well, that's lame. You are a super listener.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
You won anyway? True. What did you do with Dad turn 1? I brought him out and then killed stuff. Vampire's Domain. Uh-oh, I have literally no interaction. You can do whatever you want, Matt Lag 33, and I won't be able to stop you. Gamisyl's a UR? It is! No, Gamisyl's an SR. Oh? Not true, Gamisyl has an animation? Oh, you're right, and it's an SR. Flame Wingman has an animation, he's in rare. Oh my god, no way. That's funny. Nessie, yeah, that's right, Nessie has an animation too. Nessie's also an SR. The log sleep? I'm sorry, I'm tired. I stay up late playing video games. Someone remind me to add Link Monsters and Synchro Monsters to this deck after this. I don't remember if Moonflowering is an SR or a UR. What's Moonflowering? Watching VTubers? There was no one on last night. Oh wait, no, Mari was on. Mari underscore EN. Dude, that reminds me about something I can't talk about on stream. Dark Arm Dragon. Is this Taladad? Yeah. Let's normal summon the Chaos Hunter. I think Moonflowering is an SR. What's Moonflowering? I'm sorry, Matt Lag. My deck is too good. Flower Cardian? Why would you want to play Flower Cardian? Mini Fool is online? Good for her. What happened to the Mari collab? Oh, she never got back to me about it. It's like it's not happening. Okay. Synchro Monstars. We need level 6s, 7s, 8s. And nothing else. Uh-oh. Right. And also nothing that is UR. Do you guys know a lot of the best cards are URs for some reason? I don't really get it. Ooh, this one's only an SR? Whoa. Bicorn? Is that 15? What the hell does this one do? Who would have seen that coming? I know, right? Plus 1 non-tuner dark pendulum monster. I don't have a non-tuner dark pendulum monster. What does this one do? Well, that one's incredibly specific. This should be good. Why don't I have this card already? Did I add any level 6s? Level 8, level 7? No, I need to add a level 6. What is the best level 6 to add of all of these types? Probably Coral Dragon, right? An Archfiend's Call. Yeah. Don't forget the Link monsters. You're right. Dark. And this one. I'll remove the tiredly sleepy tapir. Ooh, did I get a free pull? A free pull from Savage Crimson? The Crazy Box Bros. I can't remove Crazy Box. That would be going against everything I know. Whew. A gotcha stream. Okay. So, let's clear the queue. Who's up next? Everybody join in. Oh yeah, Ramthel. Forgot about you. Let's go. Ramthel redeemed? Well, it's a good thing he reminded me and I happened to see it. I only see like half of my comments. I usually only see like 50% of what's going on in chat. Mr. Logs reading chat. I always read chat. I'm a chat reader. When I wake up in the morning, all I think about is reading chat. Damn, that's a lot of Pomus. Logs totally never forgets about redeems. I have never once forgotten redeem before. He read 20% yesterday. It's 50% today. So get crunked. I'm sorry to say, but I'm just a genius. I bet he won't read this. I did read it, the Kingslayer 93. This one, and then this one, right? Yeah. Activate the effect. Activate the effect. How much is your IQ, Mr. Logs? 500. Dimensional barrier. Oh, what are you going into? X, Y, Z's are selected. Shh, you buffoon. What's the most useless skill you have? I know how to juggle. That's definitely the most useless skill I have. A big brain man. Mm-hmm. No one has a bigger brain than I do. They all are? What do you mean they all are? What are you trying to say? Are you trying to call me a fart smeller? Oh, I should add in... Ow, fuck my eye. A level 10. Ow, I hurt my eyeball. They all are useless skills. No, all my skills are amazing. You guys just don't understand science. Speculative science. If I had a level 10, I could have ranked up into it. Ooh. Okay. Someone remind me to add a level 10 synchro monster to this deck. Sort of just saying that Summon Skull ED monsters don't have an actual deck. They do. It's called just play Summon Skull in your deck, and you might go into it. Also, this card can't be targeted by card effects. He's so good. You know how hard it is to out a monster with 2500 attack that can't be targeted by card effects? Literally impossible. Add a level 10 synchro that isn't a UR? What, you're going to be playing Sulfa cards? Aren't all the good Sulfa Core cards URs? You absolute buffoon. Target one of your scales. 2500 attack is easy peasy to get over. In what universe? Not here on planet Earth. The best Sulfur card is Avermex. Agreed. Now they can't banish cards. On my next turn, I can search out. Fuck, I have so many dark monsters in the graveyard. I need Strike Ninja to control my graveyard for me. Are you visiting Earth, Mr. Logs? I'm always visiting Earth. Chaos Hunter works so well with Dark Worlds. Really? Doesn't she discard as a cost? Gloom? You can't do that. You can't use my magic against me. He's gonna steal one of my dark monsters from my graveyard and then use it to go into his dark monsters. Or into a Link 3, but there are no Link 3s because Nightmare Unicorn is an SR, a UR, I mean. Dog live in the moon. I just noticed my dog stopped barking. I wonder why. He's just like... So we live in a rather big house. And he was downstairs in the middle of the living room. Like literally just in the middle of the living room. Lying on his stomach. And just barking at nothing. And since the house goes very tall, it was just like echoing everywhere. Hey look, a 3k beater that outs your 2500. Shut up. I will literally do nothing because I love you guys. Good morning. Hello there, Coffee Fico. Sentine tag. And this card. Moomin Raider. Activate Dynatag. Select a card's attack points to modify. Activate Destiny Hero Malicious. Special summon Destiny Hero Malicious from the graveyard. Activate. Actually, I'm just going to go into Strike Ninja now. Put this card into attack position. And then we'll just attack over this dude. I'm sorry, Ramthel free to play. You're ham-boned. How long does the effect last for? And if you do, banish this card, it gains attack until the end of your opponent's next turn. Oh, okay, so I get to keep it. Because Dystopia has a spell speed 2 destruction effect, but only if it's able to like modify its attack. If its attack is modified. So as long as its attack is modified during my opponent's turn, then I have a quick effect destruction, like a right end. Wait, is it right end? Someone remind me to add in the fusion monster. Can I change it here? They finally let you edit your deck from here. Oh my god. I'm literally doing nothing. I'm not shooting and or farting right now. Sorry, I got a little excited. I could not control myself. I am reflecting on my behavior. I'm learning from it. And I endeavor to do better. Add Excel Synchro Monster. Shut up. I mean, I did not mean to tell you to shut up. I am reflecting on myself at the moment, and I will do better. Wait, can I go into Nirvana High Paladin? YouTuber apology video. One tuner plus one non-tuner Synchro Monster. For this card, Synchro Summon, you can treat one Pendulum summoned Pendulum monster you control as a tuner. If this card is Synchro Summoned using a Pendulum summoned Pendulum monster, You can target one card in your graveyard, add it to your hand. When this card destroys one smart battle, you can have your opponent's life points. No, I can't go into Nirvana High Paladin. I need link 3 and 4 now. Of normal, rare. That way I can link climb like my opponent was trying to do. If you play Nirvana High Paladin, you'll be corrupted to the only duelist that reads. I love Nirvana High Paladin. Have you checked your pants, Mr. Logs? You may have shitted and farted without knowing. Shut up. That's rude. And sexual harassment. I am being harassed right now. Telling me to look at my underpants. Tisk tisk. 2+ monsters, including a zombie. Two plus hero monsters. Is it rude and harassment if it's true, though? Yes. There's nothing good to go into. What's a good link 3? That's completely generic. My favorite VTuber? Who? Whom's your favorite VTuber? Not me, because I'm not a VTuber. Anyone who calls me a VTuber will be permanently banned. There's no good level 3s, except for maybe Star Regulator. I know there's Power Kotaku, but it requires 3. I need something with 2+ materials. What's a good link 3 that just requires 2+ effect monsters? Oh, Kotaku. Is the room still open? It should be. Crusader Equimax. 2+ monsters, including a link monster? Trigate is okay, but it needs a lot of support. No, I can't go into Trigate. I can't. Well, I can go into it. I just can't use it. Which is basically the same thing. Cyberus Enchanter. What does this do? If you control this card that is link summon using Cyberus Wizard as a material, you can target one monster your opponent controls, change the battle position. If you do negate its effects, this card destroy a battle and send it to the graveyard. Special summon a Cyberus Wizard from your hand deck or graveyard. No. Ooh, this card name becomes Dekotaku on the field. Against 500 attack for each monster it points to. During your battle phase, if a monster this card destroyed by battles into the graveyard, this card can make a second attack during each battle phase this turn. Is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard. What? This card sounds like it sucks. Transcode is a good tool. I want one with 2+ materials, not 3 exactly. Transcode is a good choice, but I'm specifically looking for something to link climb off of Dark Charmer. And Power Code. Goddamn, I can't speak today. Doesn't do that. And this one probably works. Save. Ooh, it allows me to open up a free pack. Oh, Soldiers from the Storm. Prohibited. Oh, because I have 16 cards. Okay, what should I remove? Crazy Box? Got it. Alright, who's up next? Random. Who's gonna join the queue? I don't know. It's random. It's your turn. Morphing time. Meet me at table 9. Sorry, bad Wi-Fi. Is that you, morphing time? You forgot to clear it? I did clear it before the last time. That is? Okay, let's go. Topologic Bomber Dragon is generic link 4. That's why he's in my deck. My condolences for your Wi-Fi. True. This is for the rest of the turn, right? Also for the rest of this turn, you cannot summon except for Dark Hero monsters. This is full combo. You absolute buffoon. Activate this one first, so it's chain blocked. Activate this one second. Sorry, I was searching as you were adding. Huh? Select a card to send to the graveyard. Select a card to search out. Ooh. What do these cards even do? Attach a Time Thief card from your deck to it as a material. When your opponent activates a card effect, you can detach up to 3 different types of materials from this card, then apply the following effects depending on the type. This card gains 400 attack, take control of one monster your opponent controls, but it cannot declare an attack or activate effect this turn. Negate the effects of one effect monster in the field to the end of this turn. I'll just go into this one, I don't care. Since you're running triple dad, you might need some graveyard control to banish. I do have graveyard control. Wait. Should probably do this first. Fuck! This doesn't do anything. Okay. We'll go into emergency teleport to bring out Krebons. Special summon this dude because he's my best friend. The Archifiend Skull. Then I can special summon the Dark Armed Dragon. Then I can Fusion Destiny. To go into this one, we'll send Dynatag and the Malicious to the grave. Boyfriend, I didn't say it. You can't prove I did. And then we'll activate Dynatag to modify his attack so the quick effect is live. Then we'll set the Omni Negate and pass. Cracked board? This isn't half bad. I have one Omni Negate and one pop. Plus a monster that's hard to beat. Spoke too soon. I have one. Yeah, chain blocking. Pot of Extravagance. Are you trying to Pot of Extravagance in front of me, boy? Time Thief Retrograde. What's the name of the Omni Negate? Time Thief Retrograde. Ooh, now I have a spell card under me. Take control of one face-up monster opponent controls through the end phase, but it can attack it nor activate its effects this turn. Sup, coolie bro? Hello there, Fell Plague. A Time Lord? Oh no. Has declared an attack. Time Thief Retrograde. Double bars. Oh my god, it's a Z1. Take control of it. Damn it, I still lost half my life points. GG, you have my board wiped a lot, so kudos. All of my cards are dead. Damn it, why doesn't this also negate the effect? That would have been so much more useful.
You played yourself.
Minus 4k. I lost half of my life points. Activate. Dino Tag. Oh, it's any card on the field. Select a card to activate. It's allowed me to choose the order of my end of phase effects. Ooh. I forgot about the fact that it there's an actual downside to Fusion Destiny. Ceasefire. Fair. Dark Arm Dragon's about to shenane the board. Do I have non-destruction removal? Gravekeeper Trap Hole. I don't have non-destruction removal. I'm at the mercy of the Time Lords. The bad Wi-Fi is real. Does he have dark monsters in his graveyard? No. Do it? Do what? I don't have a negate either. I think I should have played Transcode Talker. Transcode Talker would have been an out to this board. How is Yugioh holding? What do you mean, how is Yugioh holding? Michion, the Time Lord. Going F? It's going alright. Did you put in the Dark Arm Dragon Xyz monster? The Dark Arm Dragon Xyz monster? Not in this deck. With a spell speed 1 negate? Spell speed 1 negate would be better than what's happening right now. Ooh, okay. Let's use Dark Arm Dragon to pop those 2 cards in the back row. If I can get down to exactly 3 cards, then I can bring out my other Dark Arm Dragon. Secret Blast. Is this enough to kill me? I think I should survive with 100 life points. I lived, bitch. Topologic Bomber Dragon, Zark. Stop yelling at me, timer. That's still not lethal, though. Oh my god, they had Fairy Dragon in hand. Dang it, I got Shanaynade. Okay, let me leave the room. I did not choke. I did exactly what I was trying to do. Let's play some Skull Servants next. Who's up next? I'm gonna clear the queue. You guys can all join now. Somebody redeemed a skip? Oh, a Litho boy? Link maker? Are you in one of these things already? Okay, I'll go into table number 6. Join me there, Alithia boy. I think Q skips should be more expensive, and I say this as someone who can afford many of them. Nobody ever uses them. I think it's fine. Ugh. First to go. Two people used it already? Yeah, usually we have like 2 people who use it and that's it. Q skips are rarely redeemed. Yeah, people rarely redeem them. That's why it's fine at its current price. I've been playing a pure Paleozoic deck with Topologic Bomber Dragon. It has up to 3 turn interrupted Raigekis. Oh, yeah, because they can't be destroyed by the effect. Ooh, Kyoto Waterfront. Are you playing the Kaijus? Link Maker? If you did not need to sleep every night, what would you do with all of your extra time? Oh my god, Crusadeus Maximus? Are you playing Crusadias? Sleep? You know what I would do if I did not need to sleep at night? Work? Hell no, I'd play video games. I'd work during the day and then play video games at night while everybody else is asleep. In this imaginary scenario, I'm the only one who has this power. Nobody else does. Play WoW 24/7? That's what you do, Foul Plague, all the time. Because you don't sleep anyway. More videos? Hell no, I'd actually play video games. I never get to do anything. I spend all my time working. You think I want to work all the time? All I want to do is play video games. Oh, thanks for the resubscribe, Heartbeat to 1994. Update Jammer. Uh-oh, I'm getting jammed. Play Pokemon Violent. Oh yeah, I played Pokemon this morning. Okay. Well, you're always super busy. I'm not always super busy. I've just been really busy recently because I started a new channel. Whew. Equimax. Whew. Oh shit, I'm gonna go OTK'd. You're jam-boned? And the only way I've been playing this week is footage gathering. I haven't even done a single M+. You've done 2 M+. Needlebug nest. Heck yeah, look at all these cards in the graveyard. Select a card to add from your deck to your hand. This doesn't work. The Sea Turtle Kaiju. Uh-oh, now they have a negate. I'm about to get OTK'd. Access code is a UR. This card gains attack equal to all monsters it points to, and it can attack twice this turn. I'm ham-boned. Oh no, the OTK. Gamma still actually using its negate? What is this shit? This doesn't even do anything. It doesn't work against link monsters. Isn't it doubles too? I don't know. Does it do double damage as well? Apparently it does double damage as well. Gamma Steel's non-once per turn negate. Yeah. Wow, I got destroyed by Link Maker. Link Maker, you bully. Okay, who's up next? Random. It's your turn, Smoke Gunka. Maybe at table 5, Smoke Gunka. Gundunka? That sounds close enough. Not once per chain? It's... Oh, fuck. If you were a child, how did you imagine adulthood, and how does this compare to reality? What? Oh, when you were an adult, how did you imagine adulthood, and how does it compare to reality? When I was a young adult, when I was a youngin', I used to think adults were stupid because most of my role models were very stupid. So I didn't think anything special of adults. I didn't think any less of them. But when I was young, I never thought of anything special of adults. If they tried to tell me to do something, I would need to understand why. So like teachers, you know, telling you to do your homework or stuff like that. I understood that, so I listened. Telling people not to be disruptive during classes. Telling people not to fight. I understood those things. I was like, yes, it makes sense why they say that. But if it was something stupid, like, you know, you can't play Yu-Gi-Oh because it's of the devil. I was like, that's stupid. I'm not going to go with your rules. The edgelord? No, it was just like, I did not blindly trust adults. Because all the adults in my life were really stupid. Like, you know, actual drug addicts and stuff. They never inspired trust in me, so I never grew up idolizing anyone or any adults. I would always just make decisions based on, like, what I thought made sense to me. Select a card to add from your deck to your hand. Light Princess. Were you part of the kids next door? Psh, I wish. Wait, 2 cards? Select a card to discard from your hand? Ooh, ooh. 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 Oh my god, look at all these cards I'm sending to the graveyard. For Yugioh, probably? What are you guys talking about? Your logic is not sound, therefore I should not listen to it. I was a rebellious-ass little kid. I didn't listen to anybody, no how, nobody. Unless I believed in what they had to say. Oh my goodness gracious, is that the Asage Ame? Ame, how come you did not stream today? I was waiting all day for Asage Ame's stream. I was like, man, I can't wait for Asage Ame to stream some Master Duel. But then it never came. And I was so sad. Wait, what does that say? But if we keep telling he's bad at reading chat, he'll start saying the names correctly. I always say everybody's names correctly. I have never once said anyone's name incorrectly. I thought adults were perfect people and knew everything, and boy, was that a culture shock when I turned 21. Yeah, there's like a lot of kids who grow up thinking that adults know everything. I was spending time with my family. Oh yeah, today's Saturday. I forgot about that. What games did you want to play? What do you mean? I play whatever game whenever I want. What you call minimum Harl is minimum? Nuh-uh. The most rebellious? I wasn't even rebellious. It was just I didn't listen to stupid things. Cargo Froom. Most adults think they know everything. I mean, maybe where you grew up. Most of the adults I knew just kind of like, they knew what they knew, you know? The Sigma logs. So I never grew up idolizing anyone. And I later learned on, when I was like almost an adult, that was not normal. There's pretty much, most people, most individuals grow up idolizing someone. And I found a lot of young men grow up idolizing the person who teaches them how to be a man. Which I just found so ridiculous. As an adult, I can agree. I know everything. You did all that to go into transcode talker? When you have all those wonderful Xyz monsters you can go into instead. Growing up, a lot of my friends' parents didn't let their kids watch Harry Potter because it had witchcraft. I was like, I remember thinking adults can be stupid. Yeah, that's how my mom was. I was like, you guys are stupid. It's a TV show. It ain't hurting anyone. Everybody else is watching it. And they're not dying. Therefore, you guys are actually just dumb. Do 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 do. Ooh, 6,000 attack points? Holy shinoli. White princess. That way I can get some more into the graveyard. And then white prince. And then special summon. I can go into vampire sucker. Battle phase. Get some more cards in the graveyard. Damn, he's a big boy. 87,000 attack points. That's a thick lad. You are able to do people's eyebrow. The single eyebrow raise thing? No, what are you talking about? I made the mistake of playing dark type Yu-Gi-Oh monsters back in the day. Those got tossed out for looking demonic. Yeah. His goals are beyond our understanding. Yu-Gi-Oh satanic because it uses satanic magic. Actually, the character is Egyptian, so it's not satanic at all. Mm-hmm. What other one of these? I have like a whole bunch of conversation cue cards because of the video I made. So I'm looking through this. Oh, if you could give your parents advice on how to raise you, what would you tell them? Oh boy. You want to know what I would tell my parents on how to properly raise me? To shut up? I would say, mother of this 6-year-old child, please have a refrigerator stocked with food. Thank you. That's about it. I just wish I had more food growing up, okay? That's it. Everything else was fine. Sag. I used to daydream about getting like a breakfast burrito from this one place. Same, I was called a skinny kid back then. Yeah, I used to be skinny as a kid. Not waste your money as 1200 smartphone, please. Buy some school clothes that aren't ripped instead of buying stuff for your shitty band. We had school clothes, surprisingly enough. I don't know how my mom afforded them, though. We had literally everything else, except for just, like, a consistent supply of food. All of my cards are gone. I bricked a bit hard. I misread Duelist Alliance hard. Wait, what does Duelist Alliance do? My god, you have to banish so many of them. But I think this is still enough to OTA. A spider fridge stocked with space fly burritos. Oh, I used to daydream about having this breakfast burrito. An OTK on 5 turns. Good going, Gunduka. I always enjoy these more when I win. Okay, who's up next? Clear queue. Did someone buy skip a queue? Was I doing the skipped queue button? I love how you can edit your deck from here now. The best feature. Okay, let's hit the random button. Who's up next? Dumbcal, you're up. Oh wait, Ame was around. Did you say anything? I wasn't paying attention to chat again. Oh, I'll just be spending time with their family? Okay, that sounds like Ame. Spin the punishment wheel? Okay, Dumbcal, your pain? Alright. Let's spin the punishment slash not punishment wheel. I'm sorry to my opponent. I think my win con is deck out. Are you playing Runics? I love Runics. Spin the wheel round and round. Where it stops, nobody knows. You have to do the Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds theme. Going fast makes me feel alive. I'm not doing the whole thing. Ooh. Sing the whole thing? I don't know how to sing it. I don't know the words. The reward wheel. Exactly. It's the reward and punishment wheel. Can you even play Sword Souls in this limited format? I can't hear you going. I can't hear you swinging. Did they not go into a synchro summon? Are you kidding me? Let's activate Branded in High Spirits. Taya passed the strongest of all moves. Why did you not go into a synchro summon? Send this one to the graveyard. Send this one to the graveyard. Special summon Spriggan's Kit. Activate Spriggan's Booty. Okay. Yeah, 1984. Okay, then we activate Spriggan's Booty in order to activate my field spell from the deck. Then special summon from the Great Grand Sea Golgonda. The booty, exactly. Okay, Spriggan's Merrymakers, since Exa Blower isn't an option because it's a UR. No, Moye is UR, right? Yeah, Moe is UR. Select a card to send to the graveyard. Whoa, I'm playing a lot of these. Wait, what was that? Oh my god, that's genius. Someone who just went live had an amazing going live message, so I'm going to copy next time I go live. Basically made a Duel Links deck, then added 20 cards. Wait, what deck? No, Moye is a UR. I already read that, didn't I? I don't know what to do next. Special summon Kit, I guess? Kit. Activate Kit's effect. Is it Salads? I don't know. Is it Salads? Add Branded in High Spirit. We'll return this one to the deck. Okay, then we can normal summon Spriggan's Brother. Special summon. Ooh, I can go into this card. I love this card. He's my best friend. Okay. No wonder you Zeushan turboed. Heavenly Dragon Circle? Oh, that's why they said in the token in past. Tribute one worm monster, add a worm monster from your deck to your hand. Oh, fuck. That's gonna activate Danger Zone to destroy one of my cards. Ooh, he has a protection effect? I didn't know that. Oh, that's convenient. We'll activate Captain Spriggans. Free to play Pain. You're about to get shenanigans. I'm sorry, I don't make the rules. I just enforce them blindly. I'm just following orders. Attack. Main phase 2. Wait, what? If this card destroyed once in my battle, you can switch someone rank 10. God damn, it has to be rank 10 or higher. Shit, I'm a stupid idiot. Actually a moron. Captain Sargass. I thought it was just any card, not just level 10 or highers. You are a stupid moron, as said by you. I'm literally gonna shit or fart. Activate Iron Dash. Oh, I can special summon Captain Sargass with Sprind. Oh, I didn't even think of that. Dreadnought is still a good card. All the good targets are URs though. Look how much material is Zeus. I can't go into Zeus because Zeus is a UR. Let's see. If every human came with a warning label, what would yours say? Warning label. No warning label. I'm perfect. I have no faults. Monk of the Tenyi. That counts as a non-effect monster? Oh, well, that's bullshit. Some assembly required. You're gonna Fist of the Unrivaled Tenyi that? Oh man, I'm getting Tenyi'd right now. I didn't think Supernatural Danger Zone worked on Monk of the Tenyi. That is an excellent tech option. Warning, inconsistently lazy. Warning, is an incredibly hard worker and is very nice and caring and only a little bit annoying. Proceed with care. Proceed with caution. Discard one card. Specials on level 4 or lower worm type monster from your deck. Batteries not included. I can't think of faults in myself. I have no idea. What would be a warning label for myself? You guys can think of faults in me, right? My brain is not capable of thinking about faults. I'm actually just coming up with a blank right now. How do you guys look at bad things about yourself? Too many legs, each sold separately? Warning, if you make despairing comments about this person, he will think about it for no fewer than 2 decades. Oh, wow. You have anxiety? I do have anxiety. But that's not really a warning label. Warning, shit or fart. I can't think of anything. Too many eyes. I want some of that confidence. I can give you half of my confidence. If you have that, it would be too much for you though. You'd probably start weightlifting and asking your bosses for raises. Unable to convince chat that they aren't a VTuber? I don't know if that's a warning label though. You are oblivious to some social cues? No, I'm not. I'm not oblivious to any social cues ever. Oh my god, I just got shenanigans. I generally like myself, but goddamn, I do wish I were not myself sometimes. I love being myself. Myself is my favorite person. I couldn't imagine that. I wish I could spend all my time with people who are exactly like me in every way. Warren has ordered Uber Eats every day for a month. Is that a warning, though? Did you forget the Game of Thrones girl, Mr. Logs? That wasn't my fault. She just wasn't interested in quality television. Warning, prolonged exposure may cause inferiority complex because they are too awesome. No, I'm a very uplifting person. Oops, I didn't want to use that. Oopsie poopsies. Select a card to show to your opponent. Spriggan's Brangan will send Iron Dash to the graveyard. Send it to the graveyard. Add Spriggan's Kit to my hand. Warning, will fard and or shide. Activate Branga. Banish this card as well as Kit. Kit can't do shit in the graveyard. Select a card to add from your deck to your hand. I can't search out the Great Grand Sand Sea Golgonda. Oh, I have one in the graveyard. I can recover that with Rocky. I know my flaws. I stress too much about them. I'm also too sexy and smart and too handsome. Well, I'm none of those, but those aren't really warning labels. The question isn't like, what are your, like, deepest insecurities? It's, what would you warn people about yourself? Uh-oh, this timer is getting me. Spriggan's brother. Special summon Captain Sargass. This stream is rated S for shit and fart. Exactly. Okay, activate Spriggan's Kit. No, don't use the effect. Special summon. The terribly tired tapir. I'm not choking. I'm doing this correctly. I know what I'm doing. Damn it. I needed to attach a material. That was non-negotiable. Okay, free to play pain, you got me. I was too busy thinking about how I don't have any warning labels. Warning, doesn't know when to keep quiet. I know when to keep quiet. I'm very considerate. Okay, who's up next? Clear. You've cleared the queue? Okay, you guys can all join the queue now. Okay. It's your turn, Stardust Synchron. Meet me in table 7, Stardust Synchron. Kick his butt, Stardust. Ooh, if your life were a video game, which level would be the most difficult to get through? High school. I'll be in a second. I'm brushing my teeth. Why did you join if you're not at your computer? All of them? What was the question? The question is, if your life were a video game, what level would be the most difficult to get through? Mine would be high school because literally the difficulty was too high. I had to wake up at 5 o'clock every morning. I had to weightlift for an hour before school started. I had practice for 4 hours after school. I had a part-time job on the weekends. So it was 5 hours of working out every day, plus working the entire weekends, plus, you know, school. I was so busy, I had no free time. I lived on Monster Energy and fast food. And after high school was over, I crashed. I took a year off. No, I had my breakfast burrito. Like, I had my own job, so I could pay for whatever I wanted. Synchro God. Let's go, Synchro God. Just pick anyone else. Can you pause this stream? I'm gonna go grab a snack. Shut up. I've developed a caffeine addiction. I lived on Monster Energy. Like, I did like the, you know, I had my tolerance and everything. Where if I didn't have at least 2 Monster Energies before school, I would not be able to stay awake during math class. Because I was just so tired all the time. I was so ridiculously tired. All I wanted to do was sleep. Why can't I sleep in? Why do I have to wake up at 5 o'clock every day? I hated it. I hated it so much. Every day I woke up and was like, I just want to go back to bed. I don't want to wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning anymore. And I kept doing it for 4 years. I was like, eventually I'll get used to this, right? Eventually you have to get used to this. It can't be awful the whole time. Spoiler alert, it was. It was just actually awful the entire time. It never stopped being awful. Eventually, sure, everything sucks eventually. Espinoza, Spriggan's Brothers. Undiagnosed Declar's return to super high depends on caffeine. Holy shit. This is your reminder that I love you, Mr. Logs. Why, thank you, call me Mr. Ryan. That sounds awful. I was also in constant pain because of all the workouts and football, because football is a very high contact sport. So I was also taking like ibuprofen constantly. And I knew like when every 4 hours, because it would wear off after 4 hours. It's like every 4 hours I gotta have another 800 milligrams of ibuprofen. But I knew that like if I kept having it too much, I'd build a tolerance to it. So like on days where practice was light, I wouldn't take it and I would just suffer. I had to quit football because of knee problem. I had a knee problem too. I tore my meniscus. I missed one first and second period all high school because I was always slept in. Yeah, I didn't miss anything. I also graduated in the top 50 of my class. I had a little sash at graduation because I had straight A's. It is before the end of the main phase. Activate the effect of a card. Yes. Activate Barrage Blast. No more. Select cards to destroy. This one. Uh-oh, that would have been bad. Damn, the smart logs. Hell yeah, I knew how to not destroy my dependency. Not destroy my dependency. I knew how not to ruin my my tolerance to ibuprofen. Had straight A's and only graduated top 50. What kind of school did you go to? Dude, the people in my school were super fucking smart. Like they were high achievers, okay? I didn't take any like advanced classes, so I didn't have a weighted GPA. So I only had a 4.0. That's why I was only in the top 50. Or maybe it was the top 20, I don't remember. It might have been just the top 50. I don't want to oversell myself. But it was a large high school. I think our graduating class had a few hundred people, or however many is in a large high school. I don't remember. All I know is I had special privileges for having good grades. I remember one time one of my friends who wasn't as smart showed me like he got on the honor roll. He's like, look, I got on the honor roll. I have a 3.5 GPA this semester. And I was like, oh, people get excited about those papers? I should just throw them away. And he felt so deflated after I said that. I was like, I'm sorry, but high school's easy. You're stupid. How do you not have straight A's, moron? GG, horrible hand. Was exactly 50% of all back in high school, which is not considered in the top 50, unfortunately. I didn't actually call him a moron, okay? This was a figure of speech. I just laughed a little bit, that's all. Select a card to return to your deck. American high school is easier than the rest of the world if you made it through. Yeah, like, I went to a different high school, and it was, like, a little bit harder. I remember when I moved to, like, a new middle school. We had, like, a book report to do in English class, and I did the book report. And it was a good book. I really liked it. I think it was, like, the something thieves. They were, like, kids who went around stealing stuff, and they found, like, a merry-go-round that allowed them to, like, de-age themselves. And it was a great book, and I read it, and I wrote a book report on it, and the teacher, like, pulled me aside after she graded the paper. She's like, I need to talk to you after class. I was like, okay. And she sat me down. She's like, did you actually read the whole book? I was like, yeah, it was a book report, right? She's like, you're the only person who read the book. The Time Thieves. She's like, you're the only person in the entire class who actually read a book for the book report. Nobody else turned it in. And I was like, are you kidding? I didn't know they were that stupid. Oh my god. So I was immediately put into, like, advanced classes. They're like, you're too smart for these normal classes. We got to put you into the advanced ones. I was like, apparently reading books is advanced. I always thought that was funny. I also got 100% on all my math tests, so they put me in the advanced math classes too. Too smart for reading. I literally just did the book report like normal. It was a good book too. I enjoyed it. Because they let us pick whatever book we wanted. And they asked me questions about it, and I was able to answer it no problem because I actually read the damn thing. That was a really good book. I wish I could remember the name of it so I could tell you. Oh fuck, I forgot to adjust my deck. Fuck! Life is pain. I now understand pain from Naruto. Where he said his famous line, life is pain, and I shall end Konoha. And he misplays like crazy? I'm sorry, I was a genius. What can I say? No, I'm just kidding. You know how there's people who are like, man, I was a genius, you know, in high school or like as a kid, and then I totally peaked, and I never did anything else with my life. I always think like, no, you weren't. Like, I think a lot of people who think they were geniuses as like high schoolers or kids just never knew any actual geniuses. Because you see, when I was put into those advanced classes with, you know, smart people, there were two people in particular who I would unequivocally just call geniuses. One of them kind of seemed like he was a stoner. He dressed like, you know, one of those skater dudes. And the other one was just a normal, nerdy looking dude. And the stoner kid was like a human calculator. We sat next to each other in math class, and we'd race to see who could finish. I could never beat him. Because we both would always get 100% of the tests. And he was like the first person to finish in class too. Like, he was actually just a genius when it came to math. And you would never know it if you saw him. And then the other kid also always got 100%, but he was always the last person to turn in his quests, his tests for everything, because he would triple and double check everything. And I was like, this dude, he probably got all the questions right immediately, and then is double checking anything just to be sure. Like, his work ethic was just astonishing. I was like, I can't work half as hard as this dude. He was just constantly studying. And also, he was easily the top person in like the whole school. Nobody had a higher score than him. And I was like, wow. It was a good thing I got humbled by meeting two actual geniuses when I was still in middle school. Because I never grew up thinking I was smart. I had straight A's in everything, but I never was self-described as smart or a genius. I'm kidding when I call myself a genius, obviously. Because I met actual geniuses. And I can tell you, that was not me. And try hard in your future? Cringe? I know, right? I'm pretty sure that dude is very successful in life. I did meet up with the stoner kid. He actually shows up to my chat sometimes. He'll sometimes come into chat because he knows about my YouTube stuff and just like donate subs. But I kept up with him like after high school. He goes, yeah, I started working at Chick-fil-A and like, you know, I became the manager. He was like, I was thinking about opening my own restaurants. Stardust. And I was like, yeah, it sounds about right. Why? Why what? I'm sorry, Stardust Synchron. It's a mood. Why do you have Supply Squad? Because I love Supply Squad. Man, it sucks. Scareclaw's so expensive because the Duel Pass is also expensive. It's a new Duel Pass? No, the Duel Pass doesn't come out till like another 24 hours, right? Thanks for the sub, 08910G. Why did you interfere with my XL synchros? Because my deck is better than yours. What can I say? XL? I know, more like cringe. Machines. Oh, I can go into these two. This one has 3600 attack. At the start of the battle phase, if this card battles an opponent's monster, you can detach monsters to this card face of Xyz material once per turn. You can attach that monster to this card as a face of Xyz material. Ooh, once per turn, you can inflict 3 damage to your opponent for each Xyz material attached to this card. If this card has Dyson Sphere as an XYZ material, it gains this effect. Once per turn, you can attach any number of Xyz material to this card, inflicting damage to your opponent. It can just attach things it attacks into to itself. Oh my goodness gracious, that is amazing. I'll go into this one. It seems silly. Okay, who's up next? No, wait, I should probably go use the restroom real quick. I didn't say that out loud. I'll be right back. You people can join the queue. Hello there, it is I, TheDuelLogs. I am here to teach you guys about how to start a conversation. So, here, we're gonna go over some do's and some don'ts and some other things to get to really know someone deep. Are you someone who's like, man, I wish I could talk to people, make more friends, but I'm just terrible at having conversations because I'm a stupid idiot human? Well, let me give you some advice. First up, let's go over some don'ts. Do not ask someone, if you're starting a conversation with them, what the weather's like. The weather is boring. Nobody cares. Also, don't ask them how they're doing, because that's, you know, it has them like, they either have to lie to you or tell them they're doing good. And there's not much more to go with that. It's more of a greeting than it is a conversation starter. Also, don't ask them how their day is going, because there's not much to talk about. What if you had a boring day? You don't really have anything to talk about. You'd be like, well, I had breakfast, I guess. You're like, oh, that's neat. And also, don't ask them about their job. Nobody wants to talk about their job most of the time. All right, now let's go over some do's. How to start actual conversations. So, you can ask them, how was your week? If you ask them how their week, it's basically just an extension of how was your day, except there's actually something to think about. Because there's a lot more that happens within a week than there is in a day. So it gives them some opportunity to actually, you know, talk about something that you can expand upon later. You can also ask them, so did you watch anything interesting recently? You know, maybe you guys have a shared TV show, maybe it can lead into other TV shows, maybe you can learn about what they do for fun. It's like a lead into hobbies, because most people watch something, whether it be television, movies, or, you know, animated television. Then you can also say, so do you have any plans for this weekend and or the upcoming holiday season? Because usually people like to do stuff fun on the holidays or on the weekends. And if they don't, that's also another point you can talk about. It's like, no, I don't do anything. I'm just going to stay home and play World of Warcraft. It's like, whoa, that's what I do. We have a shared interest. Do you want to be best friends? And then we also have some more personal questions. We can go into even further. Gamers. Like, did I end your guys' conversation advice early? If so, get crunked and get red pilled. Wait, which one's the bad one? Which one allows you to stay in the Matrix? Because I want to stay comfortable in the Matrix forever. Wait, I need the advice? Go watch the beginning of the stream when I showed it in full. Ooh, I'm gonna buy something from Jack in the Box. I want these loaded tiny tacos. Oh my god, those sound delicious. Loaded tiny tacos. Should I be having this at 11 o'clock at night? Heck no. I'm gonna buy it anyway, though. They'll probably cancel my order anyway. They always cancel it this late at night. Why do they always cancel my order at night? Express. You guys ready to watch some Yu-Gi-Oh 5Ds in the Discord tonight? Who's up next? They probably ran out of stuff. No, they always just cancel my orders. Like, they don't want to go pick it up. Wait. Did I hit the random button? Is that you, Anton? And AOD? AOD, are you ant on drugs? That's me? Cat, let's go. I'm gonna go, guys. I'm gonna go try this initiate talk with a girl without having my nervous breakdown, which leads to asthma attacks. Ooh, you want me to give you advice on how to talk to a female? Wait, is it bad to call them females? What is the correct term? A woman? Woman. I think you say woman. I think female is bad. You want to know how to talk to a lady? A woman? Here's what you do. What's the Discord? First you go up to them and say, hey, what's up? And they say, hello there. And you say, I'm just here to say I'm not trying to smell your hair. I'm definitely not trying to sniff you. And they'll be like, oh, thank you. I'm glad you're not sniffing me. And then that's sorry, I couldn't even say it without laughing. You have to say it with a straight face, though. You walk up to someone and just say, I'm sorry. Excuse me, I know we're sharing the same space, but I'm not trying to sniff your hair. And they'll be like, oh, thank you. I'm glad you're not trying to smell my hair. And then you're like, okay, now that the ice has been cut, let's have a discussion. Tell me, what is your deepest, darkest secret? You want to sniff feet? Slow down, I'm trying to write it down. That's how I met my wife. I mean, honestly, it's not a bad, like, the idea behind that is not a bad icebreaker. You just, obviously you don't say something creepy. But if you say something weird, that's not creepy, like, you know, that. That's a good way to make an icebreaker, and then you can have a normal conversation from there. Mr. Logs, do I want to smell them? I mean, that comes later, once you've built up lots of respect and rapport with each other. You go, hello there, my madame, my good lady. I know this might be rude of me to ask, but you have quite the stank today. Have you by any chance showered in the past week? And they'll be like, oh my god, I never. It's like, oh, I'm sorry. I meant you smelled lovely. I bet you've showered 3 times today. I gotta stop laughing at my own jokes. It's just, you know, you start off with an insult, and then you go over and you butter them. Wait, isn't that like an actual like manipulation tactic? I'm just kidding, but I think that's like an actual manipulation tactic you can use. I don't want to actually be giving you guys legit advice. Okay, never mind, don't do that. I'll have to try these stars on my coworkers. I can't wait. Hello, my lady. I am a Yu-Gi-Oh content creator. Can I smell your feet? Hello there. I make Yu-Gi-Oh videos on youtube.com/TheDuelLogs. Will you subscribe to my channel? And they'll be like, no. I don't even play Yu-Gi-Oh. I was like, well, you should. It's a lot of fun. You want me to explain the rules to you? I can teach you how to play Yu-Gi-Oh. And then they'll be like, you know what? Yes, I would love this to have the rules explained to me. I was like, great. You can come into my van. We'll talk about it. Only percentage of women are subscribed to my channel. That actually worked for me? No fucking way. Explain the damage step to them? Dude, I saw Coder watch my damage step video. And it reminded me why I never made any more videos on it. Because rulings are too hard. And even after doing research on it, I still got some stuff wrong. Just stop at Yugioh's, you'll leave right away. Hey girl, I can't help but notice you hide your wonderful feet under those smelly shoes. I remember something I used before when I became friends with my friend Sarah, who I was friends with for 10 years. The icebreaker I used with her was like, so, our coworker, we'll just call him Kevin. Or Kyle. I don't want to say Kevin, because Kevin's, I know someone named Kevin. Like, so our coworker Kyle, doesn't he look like he'd be like a male model? And she was like, what? Like, doesn't he look like he should be like a male model? And he's like, no, Kyle's ugly as hell. I was like, I don't know, I just like something about him. I also wrote a book report about him once. And they're like, what? I was like, yeah, for one of my English classes. We had to write a book report about someone who we respect, and I wrote about Kyle. And they're like, no way. I was like, yeah, I did. You want to see it? And that's how we became friends. That was the conversation, the icebreaker. Okay, I got destroyed real quickly. Thank you, Anton Drugs. I bricked. Who's up next? Actually, we'll just hit random again. Because it was so fast that you guys are probably still in chat. He's obsessed with Kyle, so he's probably not obsessed with me. Yeah, you know what? That's probably why we became friends so quickly. I called into my girlfriend's makeup, and that's how we started dating. Like 2 weeks later, I was just trying to make friends. Holy shit, you must look really good. My icebreakers are all restraining orders. I was just a sucker for having really stupid ass conversation starters. So I tried a whole bunch of dumb things. Did I hit random? And I was friends with Sarah for 10 years before she, we no longer became friends. Did I hit random? I can't find it. Oh, Woo65, you're up next. Meet me at table 7, Woo65, 75. Shit, I can't find it again. Yeah, Woo65. Where are you at, Woo65? Before she left you for Kyle. No, she, unfortunately, just, she passed away earlier this year. That's all it was. We were friends for all 10 years. Do people who bricked allowed to join queue again, or is it just one time only? You can join queue as much as you want. If you're lucky enough, you can just be dueling me all night. I don't give a shinole. Sorry for joking. You didn't know. Pepe's sad. I have an extra friend slot. I have one best friend. I have room for one more. I usually have 2 best friends. Does anyone wish to apply for my second best friend position? All you need to apply is to be a non-man, because I don't trust men. Select a card to add from your deck to your hand. Ooh, what should I add to my hand? Rocky? No, brothers. Do I need any references? As long as you're not, you're a non-man, then yes, you're good to go. Can I apply not to be your friend? No. Unfortunately, we only have applications for best friendships. In order to apply, you need to be a non-man, and also, you need to be, you need to have social grace. You need to be fun to be around. A breast friend. Gender fluid, not a man when Mr. Logs. I don't know what gender fluid means, but as long as you're a non-man, that's good by me, dude. More power to you, my broski. Captain Sargas. Is this a DuelLogs harem? No. You see, a harem would imply that you were even a tiny bit successful when it came to, members of your preferred gender. I think Miwa is drooling. Miwa has no problems making her own friends who are not me. Miwa is an excellent person with a great personality. So she has tons of people who wish to be her friend, who are not me. A goth big-breasted GF? I'm talking about friendship applications, not big-breasted goth girl applications. I know they seem similar, but they're two different things. What if I'm AI? Ooh. Are you an advanced AI? That sounds cool. I'll report you to the board of best friends. No, don't. I swear, I had 2 good best friends for 10 years. The only reason one of them's no longer my friend is because of unfortunate circumstances. I have a good track record. I have references. My other friend can vouch for me. Maid time? Alright, here you go. Select 2 targets. AI equals awkward idiot. Big-breasted goth girls you can talk about Game of Thrones for 8 hours? Is Mr. Logs jealous of Miwa? Maybe a little bit. Did I guys... I have told this story a million times. But did I ever tell you guys that the big-breasted goth girl... No, that the girl from the Game of Thrones story was a big-breasted goth girl? I'm pretty sure I've said that part too. The clip channel. Yes, yeah, I'm pretty sure I've said that. I've told the story like a million times. I remember. I was talking to Mari and she was like, one of these days I'm gonna run out of stories to tell on stream. So that's why I try to go out and do things so I have new stories to tell. And I was like, you can just retell the same stories over and over. Like, they don't give a shit. He's like, I have this story about how I talked to this girl about Game of Thrones for 8 hours, and they chat. I've told it to like chat 10 times, and they love it every time. Yeah, we'll eat that shit up. And then I told her this story about Game of Thrones, and she thought it was funny. She's like, oh, she also asked me after I told her the Game of Thrones story. She's like, I don't mean to be rude, but are you artistic? I was like, no. It was just an unfortunate situation. Are you sure? I'm pretty sure. I took online tests and they all said I wasn't. That makes your story way worse. She's a goth. It's not surprising she wasn't outgoing. Oh. I didn't even think of that. I don't actually know much about goth girls. Can you tell us the Game of Thrones story? Oh, you guys want to know the Game of Thrones story? Oh, I guess there's always new people in chat. Make some good videos, Mr. Logs. Pretty artistic if you ask me, right? I like to think so. Do it again. Yeah, I take online tests all the time. When I found out I might be neurotic, I took a whole bunch of online tests. And they're like, yeah, you're super neurotic. I was like, oh, okay. That explains why I have no impulse control. So, anyways, I used to work at this job. And at this job, there was this girl who worked with me. And I'd known her for years, but we never actually really had any jobs together. Because she worked like in the birthdays, and I worked like in the other spots. And then, one day, we start working together because they just coincidentally scheduled us to work a whole bunch of shifts together. So we got to talking. Yeah, we were talking, and we became good friends. And then after we weren't scheduled to work together anymore, she'd go out of her way to talk to me when she wasn't busy. And then one day while we were talking, I told her, hey, did you know... I don't know how it came up, but I mentioned how I really like girls with red hair. So the next week she dyed her hair red, and I was like, "That's a sign, right?" She's totally into me, right? I can ask her out. So I asked her out. She said yes. We went to go watch a movie, and before the movie, we went to go. We sat down, and we were eating food, and we were just having conversations. And I was like, so, you know, how was your week? She's like, it was all right. It's like, okay. Do you watch any TV shows? She's like, whatever's on. I was like, oh, what do you do for fun? She's like, oh, I just work. I don't really do anything. I was like, so your jobs, are they exciting? She's like, no, not really. I was like, huh. So you just watch whatever's on TV, huh? She's like, yeah, I don't really follow any shows. I was like, well, have you ever heard of Game of Thrones? She's like, I have heard of that. It's a really popular TV show, right? I was like, ugh, you have no idea. So I started explaining the plot of Game of Thrones to her. And I just like went really in detail. And then we watched the movie, and after the movie was over, I kept talking about it. And I was like, okay, well, let's it's yeah, she sounds fun. So after the movie was over, I was like, okay, well, anything else you want to do? And she's like, well, we can go over to your place. And I was like, I was kind of hoping you would just say no so I can take you home. I was like, okay, let's go over to my place. And she's like, do you have anyone who lives there? I was like, no, it should be empty. It'll just be us two. So we go to my place, and I talk about Game of Thrones the entire ride over. And while we're in my room, we watch another movie. And then after the movie's over, I was like, okay, do you want me to just take you home? She's like, yeah. And so on the ride home, I talked about more Game of Thrones. I had literally just never stopped talking about Game of Thrones the whole time. And the next day, I was like, that went pretty well. I was kind of bored at first, but, you know, I think that was a good date. And I texted her, and she ghosted my calls. And then at work, she was avoiding me. And we never talked again. And I was always so perplexed. I was like, why? Why did she just avoid me after that? I have no idea. So, 10 years later, I'm telling this story on chat to chat. And they're like, well, of course she didn't talk to you. All you did was talk about Game of Thrones for the entire thing. And I was like, you know what? That makes sense. It never really clicked in my brain. I thought it went well the whole time. But that's just because I was getting to talk about Game of Thrones for 8 hours. She didn't want the TheDuelLogs log? No, unfortunately. I will forever be sad about how she wasn't actually super into Game of Thrones like I thought. I think she was just pretending to like it to make me feel better about myself. And was actually maybe a little bit bored the whole time. She most definitely did up to a certain point. And then you lived happily ever after? Hell no. I think that might have been the only actual date I've ever gone on. If I'm thinking about it. I don't think I've ever gone on any other dates. I hung out with Sarah a lot, but those weren't dates. Those were just friends hanging out. To be fair, what else did you have to do to work with? I know, that's what I was saying. I was like, you know, she wasn't participating in the conversation, so it was, I took that as an opportunity to talk about Game of Thrones, you know? Is it possible to be too nice advertisement comes from? Is this where your is it possible to be too nice advertisement comes from? No. What do you mean? What's wrong with the too nice advertisement? I love that one. Yeah, the stupid time limit is way too short. I don't even have enough time to battle. I love the short time limit. Did you try? Let me tell you about yourself. I did. I tried all of that stuff. None of it works. You guys just don't understand science like I do. Okay, Captain Sargass. Hello there, Amk channel. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to hell. Today in Hell's Kitchen. Oh, fuck, I didn't mean to do that. Rat Raid? Ooh, Rat Raid. What were you doing? K channel. Time limit cheaps are not fun as all. Usually in these standard formats. Okay, I'll do normal times next time, okay? Ooh, special time. Even Meaningful didn't misspell my name this hard. Amica channel? Is it Amica or Amica? I'm sorry, I'm very good at pronouncing names, so it's probably scary how well I got it immediately. Iron Dash in your graveyard? Let's see, select one card to send to the graveyard. We'll send this one to the graveyard. To the field? No. Add it to my hand. Oh, fuck, this is adding it to my hand. I mean, I didn't say a bad word. I've never once said a bad word before in my life. Like the short time limit doesn't give you time to think. You don't need time to think. You just need to know your combos and then do them immediately. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I'm about to get Ojama'd. She probably went and got herself a guy that talked about the damage step on her first date. You know what? Probably. That's what I would have done. This is the moment of history. 500 times. That reminds me of this other story. No, I forgot it. I was trying to think of it, but I can't remember. You know, if I go back and think. I'm trying to think, is like, are there any other times where maybe I had a chance with someone and I blew it because I'm stupid? And I can think of like 4 different opportunities. You tell the stories you told Chad in the secret streams. What stories? The answer is yes. So there was one time when I was in 3rd grade, and I had a crush on this girl, and we sat next to each other and at lunch, and she whispered in my ear that she liked me better than this one kid who was like hitting on her, and I was so freaked out I never talked to her ever again. As one should. And there was this other time where when I was in 8th grade, we were like in co-ed PE, and there was this very attractive girl who grabbed my posterior and said, "Are you man enough?" And I had no idea what that meant. So obviously I ignored her and never spoke to her ever again. And then there was another time when I was in 9th grade where this girl stabbed me with a pencil because I wouldn't hold her hand. And then another time when I was in high school, this girl kept asking if I could hang out with her on the weekends, but I was like, I'm busy, I have work, I don't want to hang out. And then I realized later on, hanging out is a euphemism for like going out on dates. The confused logs. So immediately I could think of maybe 4 instances. Maybe. Select a card to activate. The oblivious logs? I say maybe because, you know, maybe they were just being nice, you know? You never know. Have you guys ever watched that video by, that one guy who was like, maybe she's just not that into you, or maybe she's just being nice? Fuck, what's his name? Overly sarcastic? No, not that guy. It's not sexual harassment if they're attractive. Hey, that's what chat said, not me. I don't have time for dates. I don't even have time to fire people. Wait, what? But that way you have best friends now. I don't have best friends. Oh, wait, no, I do have one best friend. This time limit is making me freak it. God damn it! Fucking shit! Ah! 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 Let me go. I have to resolve these effects. Okay. You set the time limit? Shut up. I didn't know. I remember when a girl approached me. Unfortunately, she said I should stop staring at her because I am creepy. I remember one time I asked out a girl and she pretended she didn't hear what I said. I was like, hey, do you want to go get lunch? And she just didn't say anything. I was like, So, did you finish the project in class? She's like, oh yeah, I was working on it. I got called nice ass, now we're dating. Fuck! The cheating logs. This, I gotta go to a new deck. This one takes too long to do shit. Change decks. Skull Servants. This one is so much more simple. There's no combos. Okay, we'll do one more duel. Then we'll watch Woo 65, you're up. Then we'll watch Yu-Gi-Oh 5Ds in the Discord. When too long is dead. I do have girls in high school once asked me to teach them how to play. My dense ass gave them the rulebook, not thinking the hint they want to spend time with me. Oh no. I once had a stereotypical jock ask me to help them chem homework. And I was asked in high school and hated everyone, so I'd be mean and say Google is a thing. I realized 10 years later he was asking me out. Oh no. That reminds me, I remember one time I had a friend and she would always tell me what she had for lunch. She's like, I had Subway for lunch today. Or, you know, I had you know, I had like this burger for lunch today. And I was like, oh, I don't care. How do I say I don't care? And eventually one day I just said it. She's like, I had like, you know, the sandwich for lunch today. And I just typed back, I don't care what you're having for, you know. No, I didn't say that. I didn't say mean. I said, I don't really care about what you had for lunch. And she was like, oh, I'm sorry. And then like very soon after I realized, I was like, oh, she was just using that as like a way to talk. It was just a conversation starter. And I was like, how did I not realize that? Like, I'm an adult at this point. I was probably like around 25-ish. The mean logs. I was like, that was just a conversation starter. It wasn't actually about the lunch at all. I had no idea. We're still friends. I say that, but we're still friends. I was just a little insensitive because I just actually just didn't care about what they were having for lunch. The lunch logs. Hey logs, a pasta for dinner. The clown logs. Wait, where's Dewey at? Is he no longer in chat? I can pass since I went already. I forgot to leave. Oh, okay. Not a little bit devoid. Oh my god, seriously? I'll be right back. Is devoid here? Enabled followers only mode. Why was it on followers only mode? Ah, why won't it go through? I had to go get my DoorDash. Let's go, devoid. I still remember reading Facebook messages. He went, could we get some something to eat and do our chem hope together after school? And my dumb ass saying, I'm busy, Google it. Oh my god. I did the same thing. Hello, Mr. Spider. Hello there, Mad Mayhem. Finally see DuelLogs stream quite hard from Germany. Hello there, Market. The power of VIP. Yeah, I remember there was this girl who I talked to every day in track. She'd go out of her way to talk to me. And we had very fun discussions. And she would always ask if we could hang out on the weekend. She'd always give like ideas. It wasn't just like a one-time thing. It was like constantly throughout the entire time we were in track together. And I always said no, because I was used to turning down invitations. Like in high school, I was very popular. People were always asking me to hang out. So I was used to saying no, because I never wanted to. I just wanted to go home and play WoW, you know? And I worked on the weekends. And I was like, it's probably not possible. She's like, well, after work. And I was like, I play World of Warcraft after work. And suffering from success. I didn't know. She said hang out. I was like, to me, back then, I thought hang out meant like actual just, you know, hang out like friends. There was no other connotations for it. I'm glad I'm not approachable by the ladies. Same. Would you say you do better nowadays with all the books you read? Thanks for the resub, Rogia. Would you say you would do better nowadays? I mean, I could definitely talk better. What do I have? I'm a much better conversationalist now than I was back then. Because I spent 5 years developing my conversational tactics. Because I realized I was bad at talking. So I worked on myself to get better. As one does. Yeah, I learned cactus. Did you guys watch my ad video going over conversational tactics? Tactic number 1. Don't ask how their day is going. Don't talk about the weather. Don't ask them about work. Instead, ask them what are their deepest, darkest fear. Triple tactics talents, exactly. I had a great conversation with all my copies of Meryl. Wait, what? How is the weather on the moon? There is no weather on the moon. Work is actual the worst. Yeah, exactly. Instead, you just ask them simple questions, like, you know, what's one mistake that haunts you for the rest of your life? Or like, what is the thing someone's done that's broken your trust the most? You know, simple, like, fun conversation starters that will allow you to get to know them very well at a deeper level. Because there's no reason to ever have small talk. If you're talking, it has to be about big ideas. There's no reason to ever do anything besides that. Hey girl, I'm calling you from inside the house. That's too personal. Nonsense. You can never have it too personal. Yeah, just light, easy, and breezy, like whether they plan to be cremated or buried. You just be like, hey, so, if you had an unlimited budget, how would you plan your funeral? You know, just great normal conversation starters that everybody can like think about and have interesting conversations with. Hey girl, you should with that butt. Results may vary. Hey, you want to buy some crypto? Play back my memes archive till the day of the world. Oh, you want to be cremated? Can I get a pinch of your ashes? Maybe save the broken trust one for a later date. If someone asked me that, I might go non-verbal for a minute. I know, I'm just kidding. I'm actually, for those of you who don't know, I'm actually giving incredibly terrible conversation starters. You should not say any of these things I've been saying. They're really bad. You go, hey girl, let's trauma dump on each other. So, growing up, I was incredibly poor and we never had food in the house. What about you? Have you ever eaten grass because you were so hungry? No? Well, me neither. I'm just lying. I love lying. Fuck, I thought they were real. I'm sorry, you got debated. Nice, normal water conversation starters. What were you like in high school? Like this. I was exactly like this in high school. I haven't matured in the last 15 years. Just keep talking to distract them from 20 cards in your opponent's hand. Well, actually, I was like this, but with less conversation skills. DuelLogs, do you know what the trap card barrel behind the door? Of course I do. All these inflict your opponent. Ring of Destruction, Blazing Mirror Force, plus barrel. Sounds like a funny burn deck. That used to be how it worked, but they kind of like changed it to not really work that way anymore. Like Ring of Destruction has to deal damage to you first and then your opponent, and if it doesn't, then it won't. So using barrel behind the door is just going to do nothing really. And Blazing Mirror Force is the same exact thing. It has to deal damage to you first before it does to your opponent, and if it doesn't, then it doesn't do anything to your opponent. Yeah, the old school pre-errata Ring of Destruction worked exactly like how you're describing. But the current one does not. Because of the interactions you're describing. Hey girl, what you afraid of the most? You should know better than to think your viewers can discern obvious jokes from reality. I think my chat is very smart. I give you guys a lot more credit than you think. The average person is a lot smarter than you would believe. Holy barrels of money. Oh shit, I wasn't expecting a Sky Cavalry. Wow, they actually had an out. I'm impressed, Devoid. I thought for sure I was going to shenane you with my Beals. Because Beals can't be destroyed by battle or card effects, for those of you who don't know. Okay, let's lower everybody's attack points. Get crunked. Some people are clueless. Hey girls, want to see my WoW logs and Final Fantasy logs? I have 99.99 percentile average. Dude, if someone said that to me, I'd be like, really? Wow, that's kind of impressive. I want to see that. Those are some good averages. Those are really good. Hi girl, you hear the Dex logs? Have you seen the new gimmicky XYZ win condition? I have seen it. I love it more than I love myself. Wow, how the fuck do I get this card in the field? Let's see here. Ooh, I can get Zombie Master out. More than you love Game of Thrones? Hey now. Let's not get too hasty. Send this card to the graveyard. Special summon Zombie Master to the field. Hell yeah. Average DDD player. The Vampire Fascinator. Goblin Zombie. Activate this card. What does this one do? Add 2 monsters during names and redeck to your hand that are Skull Servant. Special summon a monster from opponent's graveyard. Oh, yes. I'll take Ojama Pink. I got you this time, Devoid. Thank you for the pickup lines, chat. You're welcome. I am a pickup line expert. Select a card to discard from your hand. Goblin Zombie. Activate Skull Servant. Send Skull Servant. And stop. Don't give me this shit. Activate Skull Servant in the graveyard. We'll banish this one and this one. The Pickup Logs channel win. I can tell you guys my 0% success rate pickup lines. I swear, I'm very good at this. Take this card, special summon it. Use the effect. Select a monster to tribute. We'll take over Sky Cavalry for the turn. Okay, and then we have 8,000 attack points. Can we win? I don't know. I'm gonna go for it anyway. I trust no man. Oh. Top 10 worst conversation starters? Ask them what their worst fear is. Their biggest fear, I mean. You'd be like, hey, I just met you, and this is crazy, but what keeps you up at night? What do you think about that doesn't allow you to sleep? Okay, thanks for the duel, Devoid. I pee this thing professionally. Let's see here. Who's on? Cluvalio. Is she playing Yugioh today? I might play a game later, but she's not playing a game now. Okay, we'll send you guys over to Mini. Are you guys ready to watch some Yu-Gi-Oh 5Ds in the Discord? As soon as this is over, I'm gonna go to the Discord and start doing Yu-Gi-Oh 5Ds. There, that's the Discord channel. How far are you in it? I don't know, we're like on episode 5 or 6 or something. Let's send you guys over to Valiant. What the fuck is Valiant? We'll go over to Miniful. Damn it, it won't let me copy her channel name. Okay. Is the Discord public? It should be. Or is it hidden from us plebeians? I don't know. Okay, see you later. Did you misspell duel in the title? I don't think.